What's up guys, Ryan here from Mud Gunner, and today we are talking about one of my favorite firearms to bring out when I have a group of people going, and that is going to be the Smith Wesson 500 mag. This gun is insane. It's definitely a head turner at the range, and everyone is kind of intimidated by it, but that's what makes it cool. So again, this is a Smith Wesson. The model's 500, 500 Magnum. And for a long time, Smith Wesson was the only one that was making the 500 mag that I know of, but now there's a bunch of companies making them. Even Taurus makes one, which I've never seen one in person, but that's kind of crazy to think because this thing has so much power. I would be scared to shoot it out of any gun that's not of high quality. And not saying that Taurus is not high quality, but I don't think it compares to Smith Wesson. Yeah, I just gotta say it. So yeah, mine is an earlier model one. I was gonna dig out the box, but it's like buried in my closet. So I think mine was made around 2007. I remember it was like early 2000s, but it is an older one. It may not be that exact year, but I think it's around there, like sub 2010. So mine's kind of old, but I bought it used at the store I work at, and it's been an awesome revolver. I've only ever had one incident with it that kind of scared me of it for a little bit. So while I was shooting, something happened, and I don't think it was a ricochet, but I got hit in the cheek. And my guess would be, and I talked with a couple people about this, my guess would be I got hit with either like a gunpowder like flake or little kernel, or there's carbon that builds up along the edge here, like or on the front of your cylinder, and maybe one of those got like sent off and into my face, because from time of shot to hitting the steel at like 30 to 50 yards to like my face, I felt like it was like instant. Like as soon as I pulled that trigger, something hit me in the face, and it went in maybe like an inch. Like it went straight in, and I felt it like an inch behind it for about a week and a half. Didn't go to the doctor, but I was fine. So that was the scariest moment.
Nice shot.
I got hit. And my dad was recording me. He cut it as soon as I said I got hit. And then he only got like 3 seconds of like my face dripping blood, but it went straight in. I think it was this cheek. I can't remember exactly. It's been a little bit, but it went straight in, and I felt it like an inch behind, and it was like all like stiff. So yeah, that was the scariest moment with it. But other than that, I mean, it's been a very reliable gun. It's always shot, no issues. I mean, it's a revolver. You would think they're always good. Timing on it feels pretty good. Like there's really no play. Maybe like the slightest little bit, but I mean, yeah, it feels pretty solid. So I had my gunsmith look at it at our store right after that event happened, and he says he thinks it's fine. And I've shot it a lot since then, no issues. But yeah, I wanted to talk about it because I'm about 200 rounds through it. So these are all spent casings. This one is like partially full, or not partially full, like mostly empty. But I've also given out a lot of casings, and I haven't saved all of them. So I'm gonna guesstimate I have around 200 or more rounds through here, because all 150 of these are full. So yeah, I mean, it's just over 200 rounds for a 500 mag. That's kind of a lot, because you figure it's about $3 or more per round. That's a lot of ammo in 500 Magnum. And yeah, this is the 8 3/8 inch barrel. It's got the ports on top. You'll see some where they have the ports on the side. It's got some power. This definitely competes with one of the more powerful guns that I have. It's comparable to the Serbu Super Shorty, which is my little 6.5 inch 12 gauge shotgun. This tends to kick more. 3-inch Magnum out of the Serbu, I feel like is worse from what I remember. I remember dual wielding them. That was a little painful, but yeah, this one is probably the most powerful handgun I've ever shot. Can't think of anything bigger, but what's crazy is I have some ammo here that I've never shot yet. So actually, let me show you a standard. Oh, I didn't grab any standard ammo. I'm gonna pause it and grab you some standard ammo real fast. One sec. All right, so I'm back. I got a couple different grains here. So I have some Hornady ammo here. This is 300 grain ammo. I have 440 grain ammo from HSM, some bear load ammo. That's pretty nasty. So here's the Hornady 300 grain. Here's the HSM 440 grain. So those look pretty nasty. I have these. So they came into the store that I work at. Oh my gosh, the picture on that one's crazy. So this is Matt's Bullets. This one's a 425 grain vaporizer hollow point, and this is a 700 grain Tyrannosaurus Rex for the discriminating dinosaur hunter. and it's 700 grain. I have not shot either of these brands. I remember when they came into the store, I just really wanted them, and I'm like, well, I'll shoot them at some point. So maybe I'll do that on a video for you guys here soon. But yeah, after that incident where I got hit in the face by something, like, I've been a little nervous of it. Here is the 425 grain, and it is a deep hollow point. Like, here's 440 grain. This is just solid lead on the front. This is 425 grain, and it's a hollow point. Like, it goes almost all the way down the hollow point. Now let's pull out this T-Rex round. So, crazy ammo. Let me know what you guys think. Like, how should I shoot this? Should I like blow something up? I mean, it's gonna obliterate any soft matter thing. Like if I shoot like a watermelon, anything like that. Here's the 700 grain T-Rex round. So it's basically the same size as that, but instead of being a complete hollow core, it's just completely solid. So we have 440 grain and then that 700 grain T-Rex round. That's insane. I don't know power-wise what it's at. I don't even know if it says the velocity on here, but yeah, just crazy. Made out of Arkansas. Damn Arkansas people, but it's got a T-Rex on the box. So I do want to shoot that at some point. I'll probably re-verify that my gun is good. Here's a 686. This is chambered in 357 mag. I also did not get any 357 mag ammo, but you could picture, this is gonna make any 357 mag look like a 22. It's so much bigger. And then just, yeah, you and the guy she told you not to worry about. So 4-inch 686, that's a pretty nice revolver. I really like the 4-inch 357 mag, but the 8-inch 500 mag is nice. And then I want to get a 6-inch 629. That would be the 44 mag, right in between these two. I think it'd be cool to have all of those. And then maybe we do like a 2-inch 38 special from Smith Wesson. I really like Smith Wesson revolvers. I have 3 of them. These are the 2 main ones that I shoot. And then I have a Smith Wesson 1917 from 1918, yeah, I think that's when it was made. It's an old World War I Smith Wesson revolver, but yeah, these are the main 2 that I shoot. I've never shot that one yet, but yeah, I like them. The Smith Wesson revolver is really nice. At some point, I'd like to get a Ruger too. I have shot a video where we compared 357 next to 500 next to 44 mag, and my buddy let me use his Ruger, I think it was a Red Hawk or Super Red Hawk for that. So they're nice too. And then Colts, I've shot 5 different Colt Pythons on the channel once. I'm gonna be getting a Colt Python at some point. So yeah, I do like revolvers, not as much as like semi-autos, but they are fun. And again, I probably shoot this one more. Like I tend to bring this out way more than I shoot the 686 just because it's a fun gun. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that. The 500 mag is very impressive in my opinion, and it's definitely a fun range gun. Now here's where people mess up. If you let anybody shoot it that is not familiar with this, do not put more than 1 round in there. Have you guys seen those videos? And I'm gonna show you that it's clear here. Have you seen those videos where someone fires it and then it's up here and then they fire it again? Like, you could get someone killed if they're not familiar with how to use one of these. Like, I know it's, if you have one, it's fairly easy to use, right? Like, it's got power, but it's easy to use. But if you give this gun to a novice and you put more than 1 round in there, or even 1 round, right? Like, it can hit them in the face, it can fly out of their hands and damage your gun. But anyone I've ever let shoot this, I make sure they know what they're getting themselves into. I shoot it first. I maybe will bring out like a 686 or something else. I'll let them shoot that. But then I only ever put 1 round in here because I just don't want to have that happen where someone domes themselves with a 500, because you can find the videos online where people have gotten close. Maybe it's already happened, but yeah, just don't want to be that guy. So if you're going to let someone do this, make sure they know what they're getting themselves into. But after that, it's a very fun gun. I like shooting this gun one-handed. If you do it multiple times, your hand is sore for a week, but it's worth it. As of right now, I haven't shot anything more than like 400 something grain ammo. Like some of this ammo is like the 425 or 440 grain ammo, but yeah, I haven't gone up to the crazy ammo from Matt's bullets. So at some point I'll do that for you guys. I just got to figure out what I want to shoot with it and make sure that my gun can still handle it. But yeah, other than that, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and you will definitely see more videos of the Smith Wesson 500 on the channel.